So I've been looking at Shokyo's Nintendo Redirect, and really I'm not surprised. Surprise, surprise, people. It's the Nintendo corporate slaves versus the Nintendo Redirect. People are actually mad at this movement. Mad that you have a group of gamers and a group of Nintendo gamers, interchangeable and not, that want to see Nintendo do better. But then you have these group of social rejects, people that are mad about the movement because supporting this movement would in actuality be them admitting there is a problem with Nintendo and the way they're running the Wii U. And we can't have that, can we? Everything has to be perfect in little Nintendo land. Everything they do is perfect. Their third-party support is amazing. Their online is amazing. Their features are amazing. Their games come out in a timely manner. Everything is perfect in Nintendo land. This movement has pretty much separated your Nintendo fan from your Nintendo corporate slaves. You're a Nintendo cheerleader, you're a Nintendo drone, you're a blaze, crazy, crackhead addicted Nintendo fanboy. Because that's exactly what they are. They act like drug addicts. They refuse to admit there is a problem, and they just won't acknowledge it. Now, am I a big proprietor of this movement or whatever you want to call it? Not really. Do I support it? Yes. Do I retweet it? Yes. Do I encourage it? Yes. But the whole thing about it is, if you're a Nintendo fan, even if you don't support it, even if you don't want to help with it, even if you don't want to do anything, what negative impact is there for this movement towards you? How does getting better features, getting more games, how does any of this not benefit you? And even if it doesn't benefit you, how does any of it harm you? Simple. It doesn't. We have people up here on this website, I know this is going to be shocking, that claimed we don't need or we don't even want games like Xenoblade and The Last Story because we're getting games like Fortune Street. Can anybody even tell me what the hell Fortune Street is? Because I don't even know. It's a no-name, irrelevant, uncritically acclaimed piece of dog crap. That's exactly what it is. But hey, we want whatever Nintendo gives us and we don't want anything more. You look on the Xbox side of the equation, the whole DRM issues, people spoke up about it, people did not like it, boom, it was gone. Pretty much everything Sony fans and Sony gamers have complained about in regards to the PlayStation 4, Sony has gone ahead and changed it. Look at the whole HDMI video recording and gameplay recording capture device thing. They just fixed that a couple days ago, and it's going to be coming out in the next update. Sony and Microsoft, they listen to their gamers. Nintendo, they don't give a damn what you say. It's funny to me how a struggling company in Sony bends over backwards for their gamers even though they have no money, and a company whose 85% worth of their assets, 85% of their value is in cash money, continues to ignore their gamers and will not do anything and is on the cheap and does not and will not bend over backwards for their consumer, for their gamer, their customers. That's the difference here, people. You want to talk about business ethics and which company is for the gamer and which company is greedy and isn't. Nintendo is the greediest company of them all, people. They are. You look in the past of their business ethics and their strong-arming the industry. You look at it now, how they don't even look at the competition. They don't listen to petitions. They don't listen to the consumers. They're selfish. They're greedy. And for better or for worse, they're only going to walk to the beat of their own drum. They don't care about anybody else. They don't care about nothing. Not to say that Microsoft and Sony do, but the fact of the matter is, as it's been proven, they're at least willing to listen to what the gamers have to say. Nintendo, they do not. Now, on to the people that are actually against this Nintendo Redirect and making all these excuses about how you're asking for the impossible, you're asking for too much, you're asking for this, you're asking for that, it's too disorganized, everybody wants something different. Well, of course everybody wants something different because everybody is completely dissatisfied. Of course you're going to have a fan base that is rabid and just wants anything, something, anything. Because the fact of the matter is, they're getting nothing. They are like starving children on the side of the road. They're gonna want, they're gonna scrap, they're gonna claw, they're gonna want everything. Of course it's gonna be disorganized. The fact of the matter that it is so disorganized shows you how bad of a job Nintendo is doing. Example, people ask Sony for things. It's simple, concise, precise, little things that the Sony fanbase wants for the PlayStation 4. It's a simple, precise, concise little things that the Xbox fanbase wants for the Xbox One. You want to know why it's so erratic and so crazy and everything as far as the Nintendo fanbase goes? Because there are so many things that need to be addressed, so many issues that need to be solved, so many things that Nintendo isn't doing. There is just that many people and that many things that people are frantically asking for. And it's sad that it's taking a year for people to actually recognize what is going on with Nintendo and recognize just how greedy, stubborn, and selfish they are as a company. It's pathetic and it's sad, and this just goes to show you what I've been saying over the last year and a half, that this is exactly what's going to happen. Nostradamus looked into his crystal ball and told you this was all going to happen. But like I said, in Nintendo land, when you're a Nintendo fanboy, everything is just bright gumdrops and sunshine and rainbows, and nothing is wrong, and we have to cry and complain about how all these developers aren't treating us perfectly, and why aren't we getting this, and why aren't we getting... You see the hypocrisy here, people? Clearly, everything isn't alright. So, hopefully the Nintendo Redirect can... What's the words I'm looking for? Get more directly to you, get more, you know, on base, and get more, I don't know, clear cut and concise and not so erratic and going in a billion different ways instead of one way. But that is what's going to happen when you have a fan base that is completely dissatisfied and a fan base that wants so much because the company at hand cannot provide pretty much anything. We are looking at a console that fails in the arena of online, that fails in the arena of features, that fails in the arena of graphics and technical specifications, that fails in the arena of features, that fails on a multitude of things. And people yet are still happy with this. And if you're happy with your Wii U, fine, be happy. It doesn't bother me. But look at all those 3DS sales out there. Look at all those Nintendo fans, the people that like Nintendo, that have a 3DS, and look how many more 3DSs there are than there are Wii U's. People, it's a stark divide, and it should show you there needs to be a wake-up call showing you that there are people that like Nintendo and will go out and buy one Nintendo product, but view the other product as something so inferior, even as a Nintendo fan, they are not willing to buy it. At this point, people couldn't even give the Nintendo Wii U away for free. It is that bad of a disaster. And until something changes, namely management, because everything really needs to change top to bottom with whoever's handling that console, nothing is going to change. This system is a failure. This system is a fraud. This system brings nothing to the table except for Nintendo games, and even its strength in bringing Nintendo games, it is vastly and exponentially inferior to the Nintendo consoles and systems prior to it. And that's all I have to say.